fox.com. Howdy, everybody.
Hello.
There we all are for the Indiana Players, and you can watch them on Facebook and see what they look like, but you can also listen to them here, and so we'll ask everybody to introduce themselves, but we always ask somebody to be the spokesperson who's going to tell us ticket information and all of that wonderful stuff, and tell us who the director is. I assume it's you.
Yes, I'm Bill Herring, and I am co-directing with my wife Sharon, and we are doing Miracle on 34th Street, the play.
The play.
Yes,
Yeah,
which is different than the musical. It was adapted by a little playhouse in California, and that's the one we're doing.
Yeah. And this weekend and next, or just one weekend?
2 weekends, this weekend and next. It opens on the 6th, 7th, the 8th, the 13th, 14th, and 15th.
Evening shows on Friday and Saturday, matinee on Sunday?
That's right. 7 o'clock opening, house opens, 7:30 the play starts, and 2 o'clock and 2:30 on Sundays.
All right, so there you go. Ticket information.
Ticket information, you can get your tickets at the door. You can get them by on the a link on the website or on the Facebook page. You can get them there.
All righty, there you go. Let's call your co-director up to
having a rough time.
the other microphone.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sharon. I am directing along with Bill. We make a good team. I mean, we've been married 30 years, but he is far more creative, and
That's not true.
and I pretend to be far more organized. That is true.
Sharon is just a juggernaut, just over there doing everything, and I'm really appreciative to have her.
And it's a lot of fun, and we have a great cast, and some of them are here.
A dynamic team, huh?
So if you don't know the story of Miracle on 34th Street, it's a very classic movie, but not everybody is into those black and whites. There's a little girl named Susan who doesn't believe in Santa Claus and runs into circumstances that she meets a man and her beliefs change. Unfortunately, our Susan couldn't be here. Her name is Lillian Fairman. I believe this is her first role. Definitely her first starring role. She's amazing. I hope you can come out and see her. But the rest of the cast, the main characters are here, so I'll let them
They're okay
say
too.
hello.
They're
pretty good.
They're just okay. They're just okay. So everybody come on up and meet us and tell us who you are and what role you play. John Henry, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I'm John Henry Steelman, and I play Chris Kringle.
Really?
Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah, I
Never have
built
guessed
for
that.
it, but at least I've got the beard. Right?
Well, there you go. There you go. So you play Chris Kringle. You have a very vital role, and our other players today with us.
Hi, my name is Maddie Jones, and I play Doris Walker.
Doris, you're the mom.
Yes.
You're the mom, and
Good morning. My name is Alexander Silvestre. I played Fred Gailey.
Fred.
Fred, yes.
Okay.
I'll be your friendly neighbor.
And with us this morning as well.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Dale. Good morning. I played two parts, and I played Duncan for now.
Oh yeah, well, very good. So some of the cast members. All right. So as the mom, you're a rather cynical lady, aren't you?
I feel like because she, with her life experience, I think that she just has faced difficulty in her life, and she has gotten through it by being realistic, and she has to open up and believe that things could be better and that happily ever afters could exist. And Fred helps her with that.
Well, and you're a very busy lady.
Yes.
Yes. So
Working at Macy's.
you work at Macy's, and you're the one who hires this Chris Kringle character. Huh?
And then I'm not so sure,
Well, we can understand that.
Well, because he believes he's Chris Kringle.
Yeah. And your character obviously does not believe in Santa Claus, and that has filtered down to your daughter. Yeah. And then you meet Fred.
Well, we've been friends for a long time because he's my neighbor.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, so let's talk about your role. And you know what? You can pick that microphone up a little bit so that it's more up
Yes.
up at your level there.
Oh, I don't.
There we go.
This is the first time I'm
You're
in
good.
a radio booth.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. So tell me about the role of Fred. What's he like?
Well, Fred he's a lawyer, so that pretty much says a lot, right?
But after Fred gets involved with Susan and her mom, and goes on to defend Kris Kringle in court, Fred and Susan's mom have a little bit of a thing that they develop between the two of them, don't they?
Yes. Well, and the difference about the movie and the play is that Fred and Susan and Doris, they knew already. They have known each other for a couple of years now, and we find out that Fred is taking care of Susan. So, besides being a lawyer, as a part-time job, he takes care of Susan, and I think he really cares about her and the idea of her growing with this imagination and her believing in Christmas, believing in things that children should have in their mind. You know?
Yeah. And watching the way that the two of you relate through Kris, and let's get John Henry back up here and talk a little bit about how Kris Kringle sort of changes some minds and some attitudes about Christmas. It's a pretty key role that you play. Is it a fun role to play?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, in so many ways, it's obviously a very interesting character. And at some level, one of the lines I have in the play actually does apply to me. That I have enjoyed the children.
Well, that's wonderful. And then the courtroom scene. Is there a courtroom scene in the play?
Oh, yes. I mean, it's absolutely, and Fred's the one who defends me. And
Fred makes it happen.
It's all Fred from there. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm really big in the first act, but the second act is almost all Fred.
Yeah.
If there's a courtroom, that's a big question because Act 2 takes part in the courtroom for most.
It's pretty well. It turns into a courtroom drama at that
Yeah,
point.
it definitely does. Miss Mara definitely gives a challenge to Fred, and to make the judge believe that there's one and only Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm him.
and you're him. Absolutely. Let's come on back over here. And did you say that you play two roles?
Yeah, I do.
What's your first role?
The drunk Santa.
You're the drunk Santa.
Yeah.
Okay. And we know what happens to him. What's the other role?
Duncan. He's a zookeeper at the zoo.
Oh, he's a zookeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with that part of the story.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then that makes two of us. I guess we'll find out when we watch the play, won't we?
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Are you having a good time with it?
I actually am.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's terrific. That's terrific. All right. Let's talk a little bit more to our directors about the play. And you know, we have such a familiarity with the movie itself that might color a little bit the way that we go into the theater experience.
Right. The movie, as you know, is set in the 40s. And we wanted to set it in the 40s, but so many updates have happened with the script that it didn't quite make sense. But it also didn't make sense to set it in 2024. Nobody has a cell phone. They reference Barney, things like that. So our show is set in 1995.
There you go.
Good year. We had our first child then. And so that threw a little curveball in it because you needed to rethink the way things look and the behaviors of people have changed. So that was a fun challenge for Bill and I.
Yeah.
And the cast is actually 25 people, including about 10 children who, weren't actually in the script in the beginning, but we were able to, through the Elf Theater that they have, where we have a little skit for the kids. We have a little skit in the beginning, and another one that our people, Tracy, Ian Diorio, and Brandon, and Amanda, and we kind of came up with so that everyone would have things to do, and it's pretty neat to put a little local flavor into a iconic play like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it sounds like it's a lot of fun. Sounds like you're having fun with it.
We really
too.
are.
Yeah, well, that's terrific. All right, next 2 weekends.
Yep.
Friday and Saturday showtimes at
7:30.
7:30, and Sunday matinee at
2:30
2:30. Tickets available.
at indianaplayers.com.
Very good, very good. Philadelphia. We didn't say Philadelphia Street Playhouse. Just-
That's
725 Philadelphia Street.
right down the street.
Hey, thanks everybody for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks. Merry Christmas.
And to you. It is
Thanks.
the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Now,